That gate straight ahead is the Gate of Harmonious Interest, and it was built in 1979, according to Chinese tradition, and it heralded the new relationship between the Chinese-Canadian population and the rest of the population of Canada, and so it was a change in the way we related to each other. On the right-hand side, I'm going to drive really slowly here because I don't want you to miss it. If you blink, you're going to miss it. It's the narrowest street in Canada. It's called Santan Alley. In some places, this right here on the right-hand side here. And
wow!
There's some places where it's only 4 feet wide. And it was built as many alleyways were built in the Chinatown area as an escape route to get away from the authorities when they were raiding the gambling parlors and the opium dens and the brothels and that sort of thing that were quite prominent down here in this part of the city. Because the Chinese weren't allowed to bring their women into the city, they lived like bachelors when they weren't working. So they drank and they gambled and they smoked opium until it was maybe illegal in 1908. Just on the left-hand side is the Chinese public school. And when Chinese children were excluded from the regular public school system, they came here, and this is a very old building, but beautifully well maintained. And this is where they got their education. Nowadays, it's actually children of Chinese descent can come there after the regular public school time and learn Chinese culture and language.
Yeah,
so it's still an important landmark, still an important educational facility for the Chinese-Canadian population. That building up on the left, straight ahead, is the old Hudson's Bay building. That's their store that they built in 1921, and as you can see, all those columns are reminiscent of palm trees. That was the fashion in the 20s. Was building the buildings that sort of had a sort of an Egyptian theme to them, and that was why those sort of palm tree kind of columns that are there. So we're back out here on the Douglas Street, and Douglas Street was named for James Douglas, who was the first factor of the Hudson's Bay Company, and he, on the right-hand side is the City Hall of Victoria. So this is built in 1878. It's sort of the Second Empire design, and it was designed by John Teague. Now, the significance of it, that's City Hall, but it's an old building, and the other significance is that it's got the sort of heritage building or heritage building preservation thing started in Victoria. It was built in 1878, but in the 1960s they were planning on tearing it all down, building a brand new glass and steel structure.